Tessa, I have a favor to ask of you. You do? I need to take a date to my mom and dad's wedding, and you're the best choice. Why is that? I feel like I can tell you anything, and I feel closer to you than I have with anyone in a long time. I understand if you're not ready to enter into a relationship, but I wouldn't rule out that possibility. And one date couldn't hurt, right? You wouldn't be just trying to make someone jealous, would you? I wouldn't do that to anyone. I'm not like him. I know. I like that you're different from him. I'd like to go with you, depending on whether I can make it. Could you tell me a little bit more about it? My parents wanted to get married in an elaborate Gothic cathedral somewhere in Europe, and we're saving up for it, but Grandma is still very sick in the hospital, and they don't want to be negative about it, but she is still in the hospital. She requested that they get married in the hospital chapel. I hope she'll get better. I do too, but I don't really know. I don't want to be negative about it. I'll call you when I find out whether I can go. When is it? 2 Sundays from now. Oh, I'm always free on Sunday. Well, that's a first. I've actually got your attention without any snide remarks from you this time. My parents are getting married 2 Sundays from now in the chapel at the hospital Jeanette's grandma is in. No. It's bad enough that you're asking Jeanette to go to the beach with you, but now you want her to be your date at a wedding? I don't care that you're family. Rudy. You couldn't be more wrong. The beach trip was supposed to be for the 2 of you to go, and I would bring Tessa, but I thought about it, and I think that's too much for a first date. And I would expect the 2 of you would be going together to the wedding. For one thing, Rudy, it would be a way for you to meet the family. I told you you'd end up together, didn't I? Huh? Oh, that. Well, I'm taking her with me to the wedding. I came so I could invite you 2 on behalf of my parents. And don't worry, Rudy, they want to meet you. You didn't really think I'd go to the beach with him, did you, Rudy? Rudy, that's what's been bothering you this entire time? I didn't want you to think it was about whether I trust you, Jeanette. I trust you, but I don't trust him with you. I've been trying to be friends with him, but you told me how he behaved when you apologized that night, and it deeply unsettles me to think of him taking you to the beach. And that's perfectly understandable, Rudy. You have nothing to worry about. I know. Are you sure nothing is bothering you right now? Absolutely nothing. Rudy, how do you feel? To say I feel good would be an understatement. I'm not sad at all. I'm relieved. I'm so happy you're mine.